Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with the monthly pick a card tarot reading. So I'm keeping this timeless. So we'll just see from whenever you're watching this reading, what is the guidance for the next 30 days. Okay. As usual, I have three options. This mini Buddha is for option 1 viewers. This Om symbol is for option 2 viewers. And this monk is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates really strongly with you. But once you have made your choice, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description or to the pinned comment, click on the timestamp next to your choice and your reading will start from there. Okay. Now I'll say my usual prayer. You can use this time to make a choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and all the powerful white light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble throughout this reading. Please help the viewers receive messages they need to hear, messages of courage, compassion, love, kindness, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, I'll keep the other two options aside so that we can get started with our first option. Before that, I forgot to draw some deck of cards. Just keep them and we can start. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this meditative mini Buddha. Let me keep him aside and let us see now what will be the energy around you in the upcoming 30 days. What are the specific messages your spirit guides want you to hear? So from the energy oracle, I'll take the first two cards. Thank you, Divine. One more card, please, from the energy oracle for my dear option 1 viewers. Thank you. Next, from the angel answers oracle, I'll take 2 more cards for the next 30 days. I'm intentionally keeping it timeless so that, whenever you bump on this reading, the message holds true for you for the next 30 days. Thank you. Okay, today for some strange reason, I felt I had to take 2 past life cards, which is like really unusual. I don't usually do that, but it seems like some past life information is probably relevant for you in the next 30 days. Thank you, Divine. One more card, please. And honestly, I've never done this before. Like, I have done past life readings before, but they were just past life readings. So I've never done like effect of past life on a monthly reading. So it's exciting. We'll see what happens. And finally, from the surrender deck, what is it that you need to surrender? Okay, I'm seeing 333. So definitely your masters are spirit guides, ascended masters are all present around you and you are growing, you're expanding, okay, in a very deeply spiritual way. Thank you. Let us now dive into your reading, my dear option 1 viewers. I see now why the past life is important. You are actually going through a situation and you are like, why I have no clue. Oh my god, yeah it's yeah, for those of you who are watching this, for some of you I'm getting it's very intense. It's like hitting you out of nowhere and you are like clueless what could have even led to this situation, and you are feeling absolutely out of control. But please don't fear. There's nothing to fear because there is support, there is divine support. And I think your spirit guides brought you to this reading, made you choose this option because they wanted to tell you it's okay to not know what's going on. Just trust us. because we are still walking with you, we are still holding your hand. Let me show you the cards. You have storm warning. Okay, that means there's definitely something being shaken up. But I don't fear the storm warning card so much as I used to say 2 years back or something, because it reminded me of the tower and all. But now I have almost, have a very positive relation with the tower card or storm warning, because I know from like several experiences that this is a good thing. Maybe there was something that was draining me, but I was too weak or too attached to that thing to just rip it off, and the tower or the storm warning card does that. Okay, and you actually have that attachment card. Okay, so there was something that was like a really toxic habit or an unhealthy attachment, and even though it was draining you a lot, but you yourself did not know how to fix it. And the storm warning is not saying that, something is mercilessly being separated or being blasted apart. No, nothing like that. It's just showing you how to switch from an unhealthy, draining situation to a situation where you have healthy boundaries, where you have balance, where you have moderation. It can be a habit, bad habit, it can be a bad situation, it can be a bad relationship, it can be, like your own thoughts draining you. I know I have had this happen to me, and it was, we don't realize when we do it. Like with certain people in life, I just spiral into a lot of negativity, and I was always blaming them. And then I realized that no, there is something in me that needs to be fixed. And the moment I acknowledged that, things started improving. And then by now, I would say, even though it hasn't completely changed, but there has been like substantial 75% progress, because I just accepted that it's not the other person. There's something in me which is causing me to believe the worst even before I'm talking to them. I'm like, no, no, no. This person has done this in the past. No point. That person will do this again. Or even if it's not about a person, it's about, like, I'll give a really silly example. For the volunteering work I do, there are, like, often I try to get translators to translate work from English to a regional language. So in the past, I have had one or two translators who were doing their best, but it was not up to the mark. But I was still paying them and all, and it was draining us, like me and my like team members, because we were just giving it out of our pockets. And so, like, when a new person came, initially I was like, yeah, there's so many people I've already dealt with. How could this person be different? And I was like, yeah, no, 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 there's no way we are giving you this and all. But then finally, that person, when she sent me a sample, it was so beautiful. Like, the translation was really beautiful. And then I realized, oh my God, my prejudice was holding me back. And I was almost going to, just behave in a very negative manner. But thank God I did not do that. And I just held myself back. I said, okay, just send me whatever you write, just send me one paragraph. And when I read that, it was beautiful, much better than anything I've read in the recent past. So this is just a small example, how unhealthy our own habits can be. It can be subtle habits like this in our thinking process, or it can be major habits like addiction to a substance, addiction to like an unhealthy lifestyle, low self-worth and all that. So all that is being removed from you in the next 30 days. So it will feel a little bit unstable. It will feel a little bit unsettling. But that's why your guides are coming in and saying, again, these two messages are so relevant to these two. They're saying trust. Okay, so this trust is important whenever you are feeling like the storm is too much. So trust, connect to the divine. Withdraw if you have to, and just connect to your core within, connect to the divine, whichever divine form you connect to. So that is very important. And then you also have let go. Wherever you are feeling deep pain because you are attached to someone, just let go of that attachment. And again, I can feel this. Trust me, guys. I'm going through some situation like that where somebody is really close, and I just can't make out why do I have to let go of this person, and why is this person behaving like this, like that. But then I'm realizing it's just not in my control, and I have to accept that. There's no way I can control another human being, and it is my, compulsive need to, or compulsive thoughts that is making the situation even more painful. I should just let go and bless the other person and just be happy. I know it's easier said than done, but that is something if we can do even bit by bit every day, in 30 days you will feel much lighter. Okay, so there are unhealthy attachments, but I'm not seeing you guys as somebody who is very weak, who cannot come out of unhealthy attachments. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You guys are very strong. Spiritually, you have progressed a lot, which is why your guides are coming in and saying, we don't want these small things to hold you back anymore because your potential is this. Why are you just confining yourself to this? Which is why they are just shaking you. So the universe is working for you. Okay, don't feel like a victim. They're shaking you so that you understand your self-worth, and you just detach yourself from everything by say 5% and just let go. Accept things are not in my control. It's okay. I'll try my best. I'll withdraw when I have to. I'll work when I have to. I'll trust in the divine, and I'll move forward. Okay. And now comes the past life cards. Oh God, I didn't even know before drawing the cards, and I was like, oh, I have to take past life. And honestly, guys, when I'm recording this, initially I was very hungry, and I'm like, no, there's no way I'm taking past life cards. I'll just take these decks and be done with it. But no, I just couldn't. As soon as I started recording, I'm like, I have to take past life cards. Thank you, Spirit. Two very important themes have come out. Maybe one or the other resonates for some of you, and for others of you, maybe both will resonate. So, the past life karma, due to which this is happening right now, one card you got spirituality or religion, the other card you got is mother. And let me now explain what I'm getting very strongly. Some of you in this particular past life karma, you were deeply spiritual, but you had a family. Okay, either it was your mother with whom you had like a conflicting situation, or it's the other way around. You were the mother, and your child, when your child was being drawn towards spirituality, you were feeling a sense of abandonment. So that is coming in very strongly in this lifetime. Whatever you are going through, the storm warning in the next 30 days, with whoever this, unhealthy situation is involved in, there is like a fear of abandonment because this person is too much spiritual. But that is not true. And that is what you are learning in the next 30 days. In the past life, that life ended with this grudge, with this sense of victimhood, that these people couldn't love each other because one person was drawn too much towards spirituality. The other sense I'm getting is, for some of you, it was probably where like a particular religion, because you were following a particular religion, you felt that you had to renounce your family, which again hurt your mother in that lifetime the most. So probably this lifetime you feel your mom is over controlling. Your mom wants to know everything all the time and all that. Or the other way around. You are like that towards your child, okay? So all those unhealthy cords are being removed in the next 30 days because this was creating imbalance. Um, yeah, like it was throwing your life totally out of balance. For some of you, also, I'm getting like you had a lot of responsibilities as a mother in the past life, which is why you could not uh, walk the spiritual path. And that's why, there was like a subconscious prayer that, oh God, I wish I did not have so many kids. Like I'm seeing like where those times, maybe 100 years back where people used to have like 10 kids, 15 kids. I know in India it used to be like that. One couple would have 10 kids, 15 kids, and some of them would die also in the middle. So in all that, you never got time to devote towards your spiritual growth, even though you were very much inclined. And now in this lifetime, the opposite has happened. Like you have all the time in the world, but you are like, why do my kids not pay attention? Either you don't have kids, or like your kids like spending time on their own instead of spending time with you. And now you have this thing. You are trying to, hold them back. That no, 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 you guys should be with me. Why are you going here and doing that? Even if it's not spiritual, even if it's something else, as a mom, you're probably feeling why they are not paying attention. So all these scenarios are playing out in the next 30 days so that you realize that, first of all, this is a past life karma that has come to the surface and that needs to be released. So the best course of action for you is just to witness, let go. Don't resist anything. Don't hold on tightly to anything. Bless everyone and let go. Whatever is happening. Because at the end of it all, your spirit guides is saying, just trust us. This needs to be released. This needs to be resolved. You don't want to take 25 more lifetimes just trapped with the same karma. My spiritual guide often jokes about, like, most of you have come back because you didn't get pizza in the past life. You were so unhappy. Why didn't I get pizza? And now you're repeating lifetimes. More pizza, like that. So, you don't want to be stuck for the next 25 lives just because uh, you were resisting something or you were just tightly holding on to something. Okay, let go. You'll find happiness. But for the next 30 days, what you are learning is to acknowledge that this is an unhealthy attachment. I need to let go. And I'm not saying it means like, physical separation and all. This next 30 days is for you to understand whatever is happening, it's not in my control. I don't need to blame myself. I don't need to blame others. It is a past life karma that has been triggered, and I just need to witness until it dilutes itself, and it's just it's done and dusted with. Okay, your spirit guides are very much with you. Connect to them, trust them. Okay, and yeah, I totally forgot about your surrender card. It says the same thing. Surrender to what is. Whatever is happening, they are saying just surrender instead of questioning. I'll read the message here. It says flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you cannot change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring peace. So, whatever is happening, accept it. Bless everyone involved. Bless yourself. Be extremely kind and forgiving to yourself. It will naturally happen towards others as well. Your guides are very much with you. You are protected. Okay, but this is a past life karma that had to be resolved before you can grow further, and your spirit guides know you have so much potential to grow more, so just go through this situation. Okay, so that is all I have for you, my dear option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Intense, intense, intense. Okay. What is the deck? Let me just make sure I shuffle the cards before the next. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this Om symbol. Let me keep this aside. Okay, please don't fall. Okay, I'll probably have to. Oh. Okay, I'll keep it like this. And let us see now what are the messages that your spirit guides want you to hear regarding the next 30 days. Today's reading is a little bit more exciting, because along with the conventional cards, today I was like deeply guided by the spirit guides to draw past life cards. I don't know why, but yeah, when I did option 1, I realized why. So probably there are some heavy past life karmas that are coming to surface in the next 30 days. And your spirit guides just want you to be aware, So we'll see. We'll see. Option 1 was intense. We'll see what is it for you, my dear option 2 viewers. And you can pray if you have certain questions so that you get answers while I'm still drawing cards. Thank you, Divine. So now I'll draw from the Past Life Oracle deck 2 cards as well. And we'll see. What is it that your spirit guides really think you should know about? Oh, okay, about this particular past life. Thank you. And finally, from the surrender deck, we'll see what is that one deep thing you need to surrender in the next 30 days. Thank you very much, Divine. Let us now dive into your reading, my dear option 2 viewers. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wow. So here the message is very clear, guys. Whoever have chosen this option, you guys have a serious, deep-rooted poverty consciousness. You are not poor, but you have this fear of being poor, not having enough. And I totally understand that, okay, because I used to have that even very recently. I think then I did like a very intense retreat, silent retreat with my spiritual guide. After that, I could feel there's like a huge shift, and because he basically reprogrammed our thinking, and he told us you just need to understand there's abundance everywhere. It's your thought process that's making you feel not enough, not enough. And then after coming back, since my awareness has increased, I catch myself, because earlier it used to be like, even for the volunteering projects I'm involved in, I used to think, oh, this needs money, I should just say no, because I don't have money, I don't know who will donate. Why take a risk? I would rather say no. But now my attitude is like, why don't I try and do a fundraiser and see if people donate? Then we can go ahead. And, with that attitude, more often than not, the funds get raised and the work gets done. You see? So it's like our own attitude. that depend that um, that changes the situation for us. And for you in the next 30 days, this is what you are understanding. Initially, you'll be feeling this again, feeling of scarcity, feeling of lack. I don't know what to do. But by the end of the 30 days, it's actually very positive outcome, because I'm seeing your perspective changing, and then you see like the abundance coming in. Okay. And this is happening because of the past life karma, and that also I'll show. This is so beautiful, guys. So first I'll show you the advice. Okay, you have to communicate clearly. And isn't it amazing? I totally forgot I had this card, but I gave you an example where I think the communication part was important, because the example I just gave was initially I wasn't even communicating. I was thinking nobody will give me money, so I should just say no to that thing. And now, because I'm like this, why don't I try? And I actually pick the phone up. I post the fundraiser in groups, and I just write, please feel free to call me, message me. And when they call to ask more questions, I used to like, oh, why do I have to explain? But now I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to answer questions. And that's how the abundance started flowing in. And same thing with you guys. If you need something, you have to communicate. If something is bothering you and you feel that no one else is saying, why should I say it? Don't do that. Communicate clearly. And communication can be through speech, through writing, through email, messages, through social media, anywhere where you feel you need to express, please communicate clearly. It can also be paperwork. Okay, like recently, oh my god, this thing happened. Like it's a bit of a disappointing thing for me, but again, it happened at the very last moment, because some paperwork, everything was fine, and I got green signal to go ahead. It's just I had to submit the papers physically, and when I did that, that's when they realized I cannot do that extra job, because something on my work authorization says like there's some restriction. Only certain employers can hire me, not the other ones who don't have that particular thing. So it was disappointing, but at the same time, that communication was very important, because otherwise, if I hadn't done it, I would have started the work and later realized, and then it would have been like a huge mess. So it was just caught. The mistake was caught right on time. So clear communication is really important for you in the next 30 days. Don't hold back. Don't get emotional also. Like some of you, I'm feeling like you get very emotional and then you go on a tangent. Please don't do that. Just sit with yourself, decide, be objective. This is what I want, so this is what I'll say. Okay? And then you communicate accordingly. This is really important. And still, sometimes if you're still feeling lost, which I'm again saying you will, and that's not due to any external reason. The external reason will not make you feel that. It's your own poverty mindset. I can't help it, guys. I'm trying to replace it with some other word, but it just keeps coming. Poverty consciousness, poverty mindset, all that. So all the anxieties surrounding this feeling of lack, they may come up. And that's why your guides are encouraging you to meditate, to contemplate, to connect with, higher vibrational beings. And it can be, spirit guides, it can be just watching motivational talks, it can be, reading blogs, motivational blogs, or just spiritual blogs, which will elevate you. It can be non-spiritual also, like any, the TED Talks and all, where people had it really difficult at first, but they overcame everything. Things like that inspire you, that motivates you. Connect to those energies more. Okay, don't allow the feeling of victimhood. And I'm seeing it won't happening, because your guides are literally pushing you that no more victimhood, no more feeling of lack. Just keep moving. And then you have This beautiful energy of woman holding a coin. And your guides through this reading want to tell you that there is money waiting for you. And it does not have to be like a feminine person. It's like the energy is feminine. So whoever is, creating this source of money, source of abundance for you, that person also will have a very nurturing effect on you, nourishing effect. So it can be a man, it can be a woman, but definitely it is a money making opportunity waiting for you. But your guys are like, this is what you have in store, but we are not giving it to you directly, because you have to work on your mindset first. Okay, so the beginning of the month, next 30 days, whatever you want to call it, you will have to learn this lesson where you inspire yourself to be positive, to think positively, and then take the steps to communicate. Even if something goes wrong, you come back, you meditate, you contemplate, and then again you take the next step. Okay, you are doing things very objectively, very practically. And then you also have this happy family. So not only you are getting some abundance by the end of the month, you're also getting emotional fulfillment. Okay, so everything, like in a span of next 30 days, you're going through both, emotional highs and lows. Again, I'm saying in your external world, actually nothing is changing, even though your mind is telling you, no, this has happened, this is bad, that is bad. Some of you probably got laid off very recently, but you will get a job like really quickly, really fast. Okay, it's either you or your family member, your spouse or children. Don't worry, that'll happen. You just need to release this conditioning of lack mindset, or conditioning of this is not enough, what will happen, you know and now I'll show you your past life cards, which will totally show why you have this lack mindset. Is food and hunger. So this particular lifetime that is being triggered now, you actually faced actual poverty where, even getting proper food was difficult. And again, for some of you, I'm getting that's why probably you have a physical disease in this lifetime, which involves, organs in your abdominal area, or like some of your digestive organs, because it's all coming from that mindset. And initially, you're like, oh my God, now I'm sick. What will I do? And your guys are saying, don't worry, everything will be taken care of. If you're sick, take rest, take medicines. Don't feel that now that I'm sick, who will earn money, or who will take care of my family and all that. Everything will be taken care of. You just need to release the mindset that you are a victim, and you can lose money any moment. I know my family members. I have family members like that, who are like, oh, any moment we might lose money, so we should just sit tightly with all our savings. You don't need to do that, okay? But understand, when these feelings come up, honor them. You don't have to suppress them, you don't have to release them. Understand that they are being triggered, especially at this time, because you had a past life which was very difficult, and you had to go without food for days. For some of you, I'm getting that, which is why this extreme fear is surfacing right now. So it's not your fault, okay? Don't like call yourself names that you're being miser or you're being paranoid, and don't call yourself names. Instead, just acknowledge that feeling, but just trust your guides and communicate clearly wherever you think like. Okay, another example, there was another person I was negotiating with yesterday, and even though I had in my mind like a very small amount of money, that person clearly told me all the problems and all, and then she suggested a higher amount. And when that person gave me all the explanation, I realized that what she was asking was not impractical, even though I hadn't thought about that higher amount. And I said, okay, I'll try to raise money and all, and if we raise it, we'll do this. And I agreed to that, and then things started falling in place. But what I'm trying to say is, if that person already thought that, oh my God, if I ask for this higher amount, then this, like, like the person opposite to me will not give me that and will not even consider me for this position, then she would have lost an opportunity. Instead, she was very calm, but she explained to me what her conditions were, what the problems were. And then I realized that, okay, she's not being unfair. I hadn't thought about those things before, but so things like that you also need to consider. Just because somebody says something which is not according to your expectation doesn't mean that you need to suppress your. Sorry, guys. Thank you for blessing me. So, I have the Sai Baba photo, and while sneezing, I just felt he's just laughing. I don't know why. But, anyways, coming back to the reading, don't suppress yourself. Just say what do you have to say. And even if they're resisting, it's fine. You stay calm, don't feel like a victim, and just say your point of view, why you think what you think. And very soon you will see things change. Okay. Also, what is really important from your past life, what is coming in, is trust and faith. This, what it's telling me is, you had faith in the divine even when you were going hungry and all, and that's how, even with poverty and all, you were very happy. But this used to bother people around you, which is why a certain blockage probably developed by the end of that life, that like, I'm always connecting to the divine, but is like, did divine take care of me? What people are saying, is it that right that I'm a fool to have trusted the divine and all that? Because I had such a difficult life, especially when you are leaving your body because of hunger, you didn't have food. Those questions came, and those are again being triggered. But again, as you can see, meditation brings answers. In this particular phase also, trust and faith is most important for you. Connect to the divine. You will clearly see the root cause of this poverty consciousness coming up. You will feel. Some people are clairvoyant, they see things. Some people feel things strongly. They probably don't see visions, but they feel things strongly. So you'll feel that when you're meditating and trying to connect to your inner self. And I'm seeing the end result is very beautiful. By the end of next 30 days, you will successfully release this poverty consciousness and you will feel very happy. And again, this ability to be happy in spite of troubles and all, that also is coming from your past life. That faith, that optimism is coming from your past life as well. So I'm seeing like both, like a positive thing and negative thing coming from your past life and influencing you in this next 30 days. So whenever you feel shaken, whenever you feel like, oh, what will happen, I don't know, just go within, connect to the divine, and very soon, I think all this turbulent thing will last probably 12 days, and then after that you will accept it. Okay, whatever it is, and then things will rapidly improve for the better. And by the end of the month, you'll feel so happy, you will have a good time with your loved ones, you'll be in a emotionally very good space, and then you will receive this sudden opportunity, which will again pave a new way for you to build more material wealth. Okay, but I think the important part is to feel emotionally fulfilled, to nourish yourself, to nurture yourself. Okay, eat good food. Don't deny yourself good food just because you think you have lost job. You lost job and you think, oh, now I have to save money. So if you have a craving for a pizza, don't tell yourself that, oh, no, I don't have money, I have to save money, I can't eat pizza. Eat the pizza. Be done with it, your pizza karma. Okay, so this is all I have for you. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I have your surrender card. It says literally the same thing. Surrender your belief in scarcity. So the message is loud and clear. This is a past life karma, this belief in scarcity. Just surrender that belief to the divine. And I'll read the message here. It says the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So, the amount of success the divine has planned for you is beyond your imagination. Okay, but you need to go let of this poverty mindset, this scarcity, belief in scarcity. Okay, just let go of that, pray to the divine, meditate, and it'll be gone. I'm seeing like 70% of it will be gone by the end of the month. You will feel very happy, and definitely there's a money making opportunity coming your way by the end of the month. Okay, so this is all I have for you, my dear option 2 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Awesome. I'm always amazed by the phenomenal messages spirit guides bring. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, divine, for having me do this. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this brown robe mini monk. Let me keep him aside and let us see what are the messages that are like really important for you for the next 30 days. Today we have an exciting reading because today I felt very strongly that I had to take cards from the past life deck as well. So I'm taking 2 cards from Energy Oracle, 2 cards from Angel Answers, and then 2 cards from the past life, and then 1 surrender card. Because option 1 and 2 was really intense. And you know, what is coming in really strongly is in the next 30 days from whenever you are watching this reading, it's a timeless one. There is like one really dominant past life karma that has to be released, which is why it's important that we acknowledge it. And like I was telling option 1 that, when I sat as I'm recording this, I'm also hungry. So I was thinking that, no, this doesn't make sense. If I have to do a past life reading, I'll do it later. And I just kept that deck aside. I didn't even take the cards out. But as soon as I started recording with the option 1, Spirit was like, no, you do it now. It's funny how spirit guides have me wrapped around their fingers. I don't know if they have fingers, but yeah, it's such a loving energy. Yeah, I feel so blessed to be able to do this. And thank you guys for always encouraging me to do this. Okay. Finally, messages from the surrender deck. What is it, divine, that my dear option 3 viewers need to surrender? Thank you. Awesome. Let us now dive into your reading. Okay. Wow. It's actually, a really positive reading. And only if you were confused between number 1 and number 3, only if you were confused, you can go and check number 1 also, because some similarities, little bit, I would say 10% similarities there. Okay, but yeah, your reading is actually much more positive. From where do I start? Why are you worried, my dear option 3 viewers? I'm seeing some of you are frustrated about something. You're worried about something, but don't be, because there are great things coming your way. Great things coming your way. And whatever doesn't feel great right now, it is a past life karma that has to be released. So just flow with it and let it be. Let me show you the cards. So I'll start from the surrender card this time, because I try to give the advice first and then show the really happy stuff. So surrender your frustration. Okay, frustration does not open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. This surrendering frustration message is so important, guys. This is the only thing that is standing between you and your dream life, I would say. All the positive things that you're expecting, your frustration is now acting like a huge blocking factor. It can be due to frustration with a regarding a person, regarding a relationship. You might be feeling abandoned by that person, you might be feeling less loved and all that. But none of that is true. Each one of us are going through our own journey, right? And honestly, I can totally relate. Even though I am lecturing all the time here, we should do this, we should do that. I struggle with these things too, especially when it comes to, family members, friends, which who we take for granted. I totally forget all these stuff. So I can totally relate. So don't think I'm preaching or anything. It's just whatever is coming in, like a guidance that people are just going through their own journey. Just because somebody's not paying attention to you does not mean they think any less of you. They are probably preoccupied with something else. And even though you are trying, some of you are trying your best to make them feel good, make them feel loved, but they're probably not acknowledging it. Surrender those expectations, okay? Do things according to your capacity, but don't allow frustrations to accumulate within. It can also be for a situation where you are probably giving multiple interviews and still you haven't got a job offer yet, and you're like, are you kidding me? How is my life any positive? Your life is actually going to turn very positive, and I'll show you all the cards, all the good cards at the end. But you have to understand this. In the next 30 days, you might be feeling, annoyed, irritated, victimized at times, but surrender all that frustration. Take a step back. Meditate if you have to. But surrendering frustration is really important. Whenever you feel frustrated, switch your mind to something else. Like take 5 minutes to acknowledge that feeling that yes, it is there and probably this is the reason I'm feeling like this, but then switch to some positive action. Because what is happening here is, now I'll show you your past life karmas. You have the mother card, and you also have the leaving or travel card. Again, this portion is what I was saying, very similar to option 1, but option 1 was like going to a more intense pace. But for you, this is just all in the past life. Your present life is actually very nice. Very good things are coming your way. It's just because this feeling of being abandoned or feeling of getting separated from someone was so strong in that past life that in this life, even if they don't have any plan of separating or even if they are sulking, that fear is coming to you that, oh, again this separation thing is happening, or again this person doesn't think I'm important, this person thinks everything else is important other than me. Okay, or for some of you the reverse is happening because you were the one who left in that past life. You are just now feeling that I'll get hurt again, so it's better that I leave now. Instead of again trying, giving efforts, let me just leave now. That is also happening. And the mother card is coming in very strongly here. Some of you are probably having this dynamics with your children or with your mother or like a maternal figure in your life. It can be a mother-in-law as well, or like an aunt, grandmother, anything. It's just, you guys really love each other, but you don't have a common love language. One person's love language is probably very frustrating for the other one. That is coming across very strongly. And that is why this frequent thoughts of separation or just going apart comes in. For others of you, you are actually feeling insecure because the other person has to travel for work or travel for something that came up, uh, some family emergency. For somebody it's family emergency, for somebody it's just job, and the other person is feeling abandoned because this person has to travel now. So, and again, oh my god, so many things are coming in. For some of you who are probably students and all, you really want to go and explore the world, and your mother is like, no, 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 I can't let you do that because I don't think you'll survive. And that's why you are having these difficulties with your mom. Same thing. If you're the mom, you feel your child is not strong enough to go out in the world and do certain things. And you are trying to hold them back. It can be due to anything. Maybe they suffered some health issues recently or something, but they're not listening to you. I know my mom is like that. Like after my surgery, she was like, for 1 year, you should not go anywhere. I'm like, are you kidding? She was telling me, for 1 year, you shouldn't ride an aeroplane and all that. You shouldn't go anywhere. You shouldn't travel. So if you're a mom like my mom, or if your mom is like my mom, I hope she isn't watching this because she does sometimes watch my videos, but I hope she isn't choosing this option. So something like that is happening, which is not that serious, and she would just go crazy if I was after my surgery, if I were taking the stairs. She was like, oh, why are you risking your life? Why are you doing this? I'm like, mama, it's fine, it has already been 2 weeks. So things like that are really not that serious, but your mind is telling you, oh my god, how is this person doing this? This is not good, this is negative and all that. So it's like all this frustration energy is all in your mind. Now I'll show you the good cards and you will see why I'm saying it's all in your mind. Just let go, release. And it is a past life karma, you can honor that. I think that's why your guides brought you here, just to make you understand these are being triggered because you were like, why am I suddenly feeling so strongly about this? Your guides are saying because it's a past life karma that is being triggered now. Witness it, finish it off, and now the beautiful things coming your way is the door to spirit is opening. I love this card because the door to spirit means like something, so far if you were doing things because of social protocols or because of, external opinion and all that is changing. Now, whatever you do, you will be motivated to do that from some driving force within you. And it can be walking on an actual spiritual path where you are following a spiritual master or you have your spiritual peers and you find deep satisfaction just by being with them. Okay. And again, while you're doing that, there may be some family members who are feeling this sense of abandonment. They are probably feeling this person is leaving me because this person is connecting to spirituality more. But it's just like triggering of past life karma. There's nothing you have to do. That's what you have to understand. There's nothing you can do that will change their perception. Just witness, pray for them, bless them. And you just focus on your connection with the spirit. You have the victory card. So like I said in the beginning, whatever is it that you are feeling frustrated about, whatever is it that is bothering you, it won't stay for very long. The less attention you give it to it, the better it is. Okay, if you just think that, okay, I have this frustration feeling, but I would rather not focus on that. I would focus on something more constructive. And very soon you will realize there's some victory thing is happening for you. It can be a promotion, it can be like leveling up in your relationship, it can be getting getting a lot of rewards, recognition, adulation, people actually acknowledging you for all the efforts you have given. So some kind of victory is coming in very strongly. Okay, But before that, again, you have to surrender your frustration, which is why I started the reading with this card. In the next 30 days, no matter what happens, you just tell yourself it's okay. It's a temporary thing. Victory is waiting for me. Remind yourselves of that. Okay? And this victory is not very far, and your spirit guides are around you to guide you, because you have the door to spirit opening. You also have look for a sign, which is literally saying the same thing. So believe in magic, I am just getting that magic vibe very strongly. Believe in magic. Believe that there are, even if you can't see them, there are invisible beings around you who are helping you progress forward. So call on them for help. Look for a sign whenever you are feeling like really confused and frustrated. Just pray that, please, please, spirit guides, show me the sign so that I know you are here, you're helping with this, or you need a specific answer. Who knows, maybe this particular reading is your sign. Okay, you will get signs, because your guides are like, it's all the drama is in your mind. Let go of that. You will see you are marching towards victory. Okay, and that is, they have also given you a timeline, guys. Within the next few weeks, it's like a rapid release of your past life karma, of this, things, issues with the mother figure, or some feeling of separation, abandonment. All this, like a wave, is happening for a very small period of time, maybe 2 weeks to 3 weeks, and after that this victory is coming in, and you will feel like, what is the right word? Oh god, why do I keep forgetting words? Rejuvenated, definitely, but also, vindicated, I think. Or no, like the feeling where, people were telling you, you're wrong, there's no way this will happen, but then when you're victorious, everybody's like clapping for you, that yeah, this person was right, even if none of us believed in this person. But this person proved that, this person moved with conviction and proved that whatever he was doing was right. And even this mommy figure who was, feeling abundant before, that will also change. Okay, so wonderful, wonderful, guys. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Please share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel, Abundant Love. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye.